Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. All sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace for this September the 9th. What a weekend it's been. Very fall-like. Temperatures in the 70s during the daytime, 40s and 50s at nighttime. I mean, it has been one of those weekends when you just, fall is here. Well, you're going to find out in the next few days that it's not exactly here yet. It is, but it's going to get there. We're into September. The days are shorter. The nights are longer. So naturally it's going to happen. But the big focus this week, besides getting warmer again, not hot, but warmer, is the lack of rain, with the potential to finally get some rain that we desperately need by the end of the week and this coming weekend, thanks to a tropical system. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. Let's check outside here at 7:11 on this Monday morning from the Plano Cam. It's looking good. A clear sky again this morning. Temperatures, well, they're starting out in the upper 40s to low 50s again. So we've got a nice, beautiful morning, one of those mornings that you can set out on your porch and drink a cup of coffee, take it all in, have a breath of fresh air before you head off to work or to school. It's one of those kind of mornings. We love it. Now, rain is something that we need, and unfortunately, as you'll see by the radar, there's nothing even close to us. The nearest precipitation is going to be way down to the south. Now, here are the beginnings of what is going to become Francine, and maybe as soon as today, because they have already tropical storm watches in effect for the Texas coast, Louisiana coast, from tropical. This is more of a potential tropical cyclone. 6 is what it's called right now. Potential tropical cyclone 6. But it is expected to become tropical storm Francine and eventually hurricane Francine. And some of that moisture may get transported northward. I don't want to give away too much too quickly here, because I'll get you all excited about getting some rain, and I don't want to get you too excited. Not yet. But the potential is certainly there. And that's what we're going to talk about here in just a moment. All right, let's check the current conditions. And we do have a chilly start this morning in many locations. Here are the current Kentucky Mesonet sensor readings as of 7:13 is the current time. Let's see. Look at these low 40s. There's some low 40s, mid 40s, close to 50 in a few spots. Look at that 41 down in Burkesville in Cumberland County, but that sensor is right there on the Cumberland River. So it's down, kind of down near the river where it can't get the sun just yet, even though the sun is up. So it's reading the coldest out of all of these. But look, I mean, even here in Bowling Green, 46, 45, Russellville, 43 up in Campbellsville. It's nice. 44 in Butler County near Morgantown. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Dew points are also in the 40s, equal with the temperature pretty much in most of these locations. So you have relative humidity at 100%. Everything is equal. There's a little bit of a wind, light wind, or near zero calm wind that's still coming out of the north. Yesterday, it got breezy a few times. Today, there will be a little bit of a breeze, but I don't think it's going to be that much. The winds will start to settle down a little bit more. But here in the next few days, we're going to warm things up. and the humidity is going to start to trickle back up just a little bit in the coming days, but still not too far out of hand. In fact, tonight, tomorrow, upper 40 to low 50 or mid 50 degree dew points. It's still going to feel nice. It's just going to get warmer. So not so much big time, heat and humidity. It's going to be more warmth. We're not expected to get over 90 degrees at all this week. So that's a plus. And then if we get this rain from Francine this weekend, well, that's going to cool things down even more. So let's check the model blender. Now, again, for those of you that don't know what this is a blend of computer forecast models. There are dozens of models that we use on a regular basis. The Weather Service, the Weather Channel, AccuWeather. It doesn't matter who it is. Any meteorologist worth their weight in gold look at these models and compare and contrast, because we want to see what the bias is. Number one, is it leaning hot or is it leaning cold? Is it leaning rainy or is it leaning dry? So this is just the temperature models. Okay. It's not precipitation. It's just temperature. But when you put them all together and average them up, or what I like to call, put them in the model blender, like a blender, this is the outcome. This is the output. So it's not necessarily, take these numbers and put them in concrete. It's not that. It's relatively close, especially at the beginning. 81 today is what they've got. Yeah, I think so. And by the way, I noticed this yesterday afternoon when the sky was just, so beautiful, sunny, blue. There was this kind of I don't know, it wasn't clouds. It was just kind of like a haze. And it turns out that we're getting some smoke and haze from wildfires that are out west. And there's some up in Canada as well. And so in the mid levels of our atmosphere, we're seeing some of that haze and smoke. So today, yes, it's going to be sunny, but it's going to be a haze, kind of a hazy sunshine that you'll notice today and tomorrow too. But anywhere from 81, 82 to 83 today, I think that's right on. Partly cloudy tonight, around 52. I think that's pretty close. Now, tomorrow we'll start to warm things up into the mid to upper 80s. They've got 90 on Wednesday. I'm going to go with 88. It's going to be close. By Thursday, we begin to see the first of moisture coming in from the south, the Gulf of Mexico, off of that tropical system, which looks to become Francine. Then that I'll show you that here in a moment. As the moisture eases north, then that's going to make our weekend a bit rainy, which is okay. It's the weekend, I know, but hey, we've had some nice weekends lately. Let's get some rain in here, which is something we desperately need. We're in some places, moderate drought situation. So bring it on. Bring on the rain. 70s for high temperatures on Friday and Saturday. Then we go back into the low to mid 80s and may not even get that warm, as you see, into next week. So it's going to get a little bit warm. Then we're going to get the results or the remnants of what becomes Francine through the weekend. Get some rain in here, which, gosh, I mean, it's getting really parched. And there have been a few, field fires and things like that have been going on because of the breezy conditions and the dry atmosphere. When you get low humidity and you get this dry brush that's just sitting around after summer, then, the potential is there for, field fires. And there's burn bans that continue. and burn bans will continue to be added to this week. So if your local community or county has not become, one of those that's under a burn ban, you're probably going to go under one at some point this week, I would say. So no burning of any kind, fire pits, grills, it doesn't matter. Just do not do it this week. Okay, let's take a look at the rainfall potential coming in. This is going to be good. This is going to be real good because what we have here and has been here is high pressure just dominating our weather, which means it's dry and it's starting to get a little warmer over the coming days. But keep your eye to the south down here. In fact, I'll take you there. I can do that. Here's a look. That is what's going to become Francine. Okay. Now we can watch. Okay. There's the symbol for a tropical storm. Francine, just off the coast of Brownsville, Texas. Okay. With a little stalled front and an extension, a little disturbance that goes north. This acts like a straw, this disturbance, and just sucks up the moisture. And high pressure on either side of this system is going to help steer that moisture northward. So here we go into this evening. Here is overnight. There's nothing going on with us. See? Okay. Now let's watch it. Here we go. Here is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Here we go into, and I don't know why they don't have the symbols drawn here, but it comes close to making landfall, maybe as a weak Category 1 hurricane, or it may stay tropical storm strength through tomorrow afternoon. Most of the rain is down on the coast. Okay. Let's go into Wednesday. See how it spreads north a little bit more. Thursday, it expands. Yeah, they just didn't draw in the symbols and all that, but it's, there. Here comes Thursday. Look at that. That's when we'll start to get some shower activity, and that low pressure system that was Francine, or still may be a tropical storm after it makes landfall, it's just going to travel kind of right up the Ohio River Valley. Mississippi River Valley. So this is Thursday afternoon. Here we are into Friday afternoon, and that's when the best rainfall is going to be right smack dab over southern Kentucky. Can we have an amen? Can we have, there's an applause. I like that. Woo-hoo! And there's Homer Simpson giving a woohoo. It's about time. Because the low pressure system is going to be just west of us, even though it's not drawn on the map. Any place that's east or on that northeast side of that low pressure system is going to get the best rainfall. So if it tracks like we think it will track, we're going to get some beneficial rainfall. Maybe a couple of inches of rain out of this. So this is Friday. Here's Saturday. Starts to weaken a little bit more, but still rain in the forecast. And here's Sunday. Still rain in the forecast over much of the southern Kentucky area and really much of the southeast. So, yes, we will get some rain off of Francine, whether it becomes, it's going to become a tropical storm, but it may or may not become a hurricane. So that's where we are at the moment with that system. Now, one more thing before I go. I'll show you the National Hurricane Center outlook for this system. And this will change, of course, over time. But right now, they have what they're calling potential tropical cyclone 6 that's going to become Francine, tropical storm Francine, making its landfall somewhere Corpus Christi, Brownsville, southeastern coast of Texas. Then it's, of course, the heaviest rain is going to be down here. where they're going to get 6 to 8 to maybe 10 inches of rain on top of the heavy rains they've already received. They've been dealing with flooding rains along the Gulf Coast for about a week, almost 2 weeks. But as you can see, here we are, Bowling Green, southern Kentucky. We're at least going to get an inch. But in some cases, especially from Bowling Green west, we're projected to get maybe 2 up to 3 inches of rain out of that remnant system, which will become Francine. So I like that. I like that there's some promise there. So those of you that have been waiting and waiting and waiting for rain and just to get something, I think we're finally going to get something this coming weekend. All right. Good morning to everybody that's in the chat box this morning. We've got Kenny, Jerry, Steve, Chris, Judy, Joyce, Lady Bass Player 23, boom, 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 boom. Outdoor Lady, Karen, Donna, Lonnie, Elizabeth, Mary. Okay, all of you. Martha, thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm on your radio right now, Sam 100.7, and later this evening on your TV with your weather, because local weather matters. WNKY News 40 at 5, 6, and 10. God bless.